With both teams making it through upper bracket as one seeds, this is going to be our last and final coin flip of the event. So again, alphabetical order according to team name. So EG will be heads and PRX will be tails. And I will go ahead and give this a flip. Oh. That is tails.
Ha caído fuera.
You're right. This test run.
So, PRX, you will choose Team A or Team B?
Mira, mira lo que puedo hacer.
Team B. So, EG, you will be Team A.
All right. We will ban split.
Okay. And your ban?
Fracture.
And map number 1?
Hola.
Sorry, what was your ban?
Fracture.
Fracture.
Okay. We will pick Ascent.
Ascent.
Oh,
and a side
picar
on
Ascent.
Attack.
Attack. And then map number 2?
Y PRX escoge ataque en vez de defensa.
Side on bind.
Pick defense.
Defense. And then next set of bans starting with EG, you have Haven, Lotus, and Pearl.
Bind defensa. Ok. Qué guapa está la chaqueta de VCT Américas. He intentado comprarla, pero no se vende.
Okay, we'll take out Lotus.
Lotus, okay. And your ban, you have Haven and Pearl.
Pick Ben Haven.
Ban Haven. So map number 3 will be Pearl, EG side on Pearl.
Pearl, tercer mapa, con la
Okay,
compo de
let's run back
Jet
through
Phoenix
this.
que tiene nuestros amigos de
First set of
PRX.
bans, we have EG with Split, PRX with Fracture. Map number 1 is Ascent with PRX on attack. Map number 2 is Bind with EG on defense. Next set of bans are Lotus and Haven. Map number 3 Decider is Pearl with EG on defense.
Empiezan
Cool.
todos los partidos los empiezan en ataque PRX, todos.
Composition, which no one else really plays, so it will be tough to have
Ojo,
gotten
ok.
legitimate practice
Jet, que ha sido
against this
nerfeada, pero todavía no.
combo.
Este es el parche antiguo.
In the front
Jet,
game.
Keio, Killjoy, Sova, Yeoman para Evil Geniuses. Harbor, Viper, Sky, Reyna y Raze para PRX. La composición de PRX es increíble. No me lo puedo creer que jueguen esto aquí.
I can already see that PRX has set up the same toxic screen where they push beds, but it looks like an A hit here, full on for PRX on their
Doble C4 para corta, le pilla. Puede que el sonido perjudique a las jugadas. Empiezan a saco los de PRX. Mira, van a por ellos. ¡Qué locura! ¡No me lo creo! Es un arranque de las 5 de la mañana.
Are going to be neutralized by getting into their back lines and shutting them down.
All right, wall up, looking like the push is going to be coming through this time rather quickly over on towards B. Turret's going to be cleared out. And the site is going to be taken, so it's going to have to be a full five-man retake here on this B site as the spike gets planted in the default corner. Mind Freak looking to push forward. Gets a couple shots across. Busio going to be taken down. Finds that first kill. Swing in, off the back. Forsaken. Manages to go down.
¡Madre tía! Disparando al cuerpo. Es mi equipo favorito, eh. Es difícil. ¡Qué liada! ¿Qué hace Ethan? ¿Se le escucha correr? Han entrado sin humo en corta. Ah, porque está tratado el lurker. El post-plant contra esta compo es muy difícil. Van a pelear corta todos. Buena Busti. ¡Oh!
Looks to play this out a bit more patiently. The swing coming through. And it's a bloody brawl, but Demon 1 will be the last man standing to get EG the first round victory here in the bonus.
We get our first glimpse of the
Demon
Demon
1
versus something matchup.
Right back into his hands, but you can see they're very well aware of this and they don't want to play around that Odin too much. So continue to just poke and prod over towards this A site to see if they can continue to find these openings. As Forsaken is just going to be going for some
Odin en ataque para Forsaken. Y Com también en defensa. Tiene ulti, Jink. Ulti de Raze. Entrada en A con doble C4, allá va.
Yep, Showstopper comes in, it's going to be good for one, but now Jogamo makes his position known. Takes him out the leer over the top. He gets in front of it, but something
Oh,
still
qué
comes away from the
wifeada.
kill. Up on top here to have Demon 1 taking a couple pot shots. Find the connection that he's looking for. believe the pipe goes up to heaven as well to cut off that line of sight. Door now having to be broken down. Does so. Recon darts on point. Finds the vibe for one. Interrupts the plant.
Lo mató otra vez.
Right into Calm. What a perfect setup here.
Qué buena.
Completely shuts it down all in his lungs.
No les cubren.
Mindfreak answers back. Now
Bien está jugando Mindfreak.
Odin in hand can swap out for the Vandal. Grabs this one. Spike.
No se lo espera ahí, creo.
Here on the site. Mindfreak tucked away, changing his position, trying to become unreadable as something looks to face in, and he gets taken out.
Va a tirar el arrow.
Kill found.
Te va a ver.
Gonna have to be cleared. The swing just
Qué
comes
buena
in.
Mindfreak.
Just plays off the timing. Takes him out.
Mindfreak es el jugador más pasivo del equipo de PRX y me hace mucha gracia porque se compenetra muy bien con el equipo. Este humo de Viper es buenísimo para poder acercarse. Y van a explotar ahora con las flashes.
Triple stack on this side for the first time pretty much. It's okay, spotting one, Demon one, just tucking away back into hell. Nade to try to flush him out, gets a good chunk of damage across, puts him down a half. As the Cove comes up, the Leer over top of it. Fragment to try to slow the
difícil
advance.
descubrir contra esta compo.
Full flash committing. It's just to catch him, but still going to be Divide coming away with the kill. Demon one gets taken
Y
out.
Jingles pushea Heaven.
All following the plan, going to be coming through. With that frenzy in hand, able to find one. Boostio trying to get the timing to get the headshot.
Qué bonito. No lo vais a ver en ningún otro equipo la manera de jugar de PRX. Tienen 4 ultis ahora para defender y para el ataque tienen el ulti de Harbor que se compenetra muy bien. Hacen otro rush en A. Les van a entrar en A todo el partido. ¡Oh, le da 2!
Calm shuts down the pace. Door going to be shut. All 3 members from PRX now corralled, stuck within the site. They're looking for Jogamo.
¡Qué buena!
Takes out 2. Calm gets
Y solo han utilizado un ulti. Han cambiado, ¿eh? PRX, después del pause de Evil Geniuses, ha cambiado. Ahora están jugando una estándar lenta y Jinx se carga a los dos en B. Van a reaccionar con el ulti de Sky.
Secret pushing forward. Boostio revealed the lockdown.
Le va a pushear
Now going to be
100%.
committed into the fray. The Leer forward, something he desperately wants to try to clear this one off, and now Demon one going to be taken down on short now.
Le van a ir hacia B y Something va a pillar la rotación en medio. Lo debería hacer.
Not going to be attacked, but this does leave B completely open.
Yeah, and I like the proactive play here at the beginning of the round from EG. Even
En realidad, esta play es incluso mejor.
Really feeling it along with all of
El Soba está obligado a tener que rotar hacia B porque si no pierden la ronda 100%, entonces ellos saben que va a rotar y se quedan en A. Y ahora Boostio tiene que hacer la ronda de su vida.
Dry swing in, something getting a bit of damage.
Toma.
Going to be good for one. Finds the headshot. The dog chasing forward, however, does get that stun.
No saben dónde está el Soba, por eso entran con cuidado.
Something again going to be spotted. They know that the Divide is also rotating up. Calm still trying to make his way over, but something
Qué bien
eventually
se mueve
manages to
Something.
put
Ha
it
disparado
outside,
como
brings
Leo.
us into a 2v1. A little bit of healing available. The back end
Con las caderitas.
here.
Uf, el Shock Dart.
Dart goes down. Something.
Tiempo, 20
Eliminated.
segundos.
Gets it into a 1v1. Divide.
Le ha cancelado el dron disparándole otra vez. Dando para corta. Con la flash puede buscar info. No se lo espera. Muy bien jugado por Com. La jugada del libro. Le salió mal. ¿Pero qué? ¿Pero qué hacen?
No
le da tiempo.
Brings us once again back into a winnable position.
Estoy viendo.
Because Calm is still standing.
This round is all over the place. Everybody's just trying to get into the deep back lines of PRX. I love the attempt.
Cove up on the cross. Door going to be tapped.
No se van a esperar. ¡Qué buena! Tiene ulti ahora, ¿eh? Es muy bueno tirando ulti este hombre.
He gets a ping off this recon. Could very well open up with it. He's just going to send
Mira.
it anyway. Gets a tag on the Divide. Boostio finding Jing. It's all on Divide. He's trying to stay his ground. He finds one. The 1v1.
Otro.
He knows that he's going to be
Uno contra uno, los mismos de antes.
Very wisely. Suspecting that it was going to be watched. That it was going to be faked. Shock Dart to try to clear close. The other one bouncing up onto the side itself, and Calm just backs away. Divide sending the flash, won't get any kind of confirmation. It's still 7 seconds until he has that next guiding light available. The swing around now into heaven. Divide, does he read this? He knows the Calm is out of utility. Sends another one. Nothing found. Plant now. coming through. He's looking to stick to it, but he's still completely unsure which direction
Qué
it's gonna be.
bien está jugando con
Once again.
2-0, Le está ganando el duelo individual a Dadai en los unos contra unos.
Does not want to let this game get away from them.
Mira cómo le brilla el cuchillo, MVP.
5-1. A beastly performance from him so far. After that, seems like PRX finally looking to change up the playbook just a little bit as something is going to be rushing forward with a judge in hand. Sunexec getting ready to start here on the B side, the Reckoning, to try to catch Calm here at backside, sends out that shock dart, good damage cross, divide down to 34, Busio guns him out. Forsaken will also fall. A two-piece for him, the swing onto the corner, Calm gets the transfer! Holds it down to find Mind Freak, and now suddenly EG on for that Prime Gaming Flawless. It's just something left tucked into a corner. And he will
Madre del amor hermoso.
with a triple kill.
Otra vez van a ir hacia... Es el split corta con doble C4, mirad. Allá va, doble C4, ulti corta. Aquí viene el raid boss.
Into a 3v3. The pit available. Does it get committed here? Looks like it will, but Dart connects onto him, so Mind Freak needs to be careful in this position. Recon as well. At the ready. The timing. Gets set, something swings set, takes the quick dismiss over towards short. Spike gets planted, but now the lockdown is in. They either try to push forward, clear this out, or they have to respect it. Either way, it's going to be a bloody battle.
Hay que matarlo.
As Ethan looks to hold the line, but he can't quite steady the aim for the second.
Qué bien.
Something with a third. Get them across the line.
Me acabo de dar cuenta de que en este ordenador el Windows no está activado y sale abajo. El Windows no está activado.
Or he can clear Jogomo, which is what he ends up doing. Jogomo's been holding that right-hand corner right outside of the A main door quite often. And even with that cove there, even though Jogomo steps in there, uses that shorty to get a kill,
Muy buena ronda.
Rocket's still going to be good to find the angle into there. They can ping him out and get the job done and open up the site a little bit for themselves. And then, of course, a great reaction from PRX. Just lockdown in play. And now the op for Demon 1. Oh, they spotted Jing behind that wall.
Last round of the half, and he's finally bringing this operator into play. Haven't seen it at all.
Granada.
No.
El molly es buenísimo.
Nice
Y la flash también, se lo espera. Y lo mata igualmente. Se acaba de tanquear 120 de daño.
And that is such a crucial pick. So much of the obfuscation now taken away from the side of PRX.
Just brilliant from Demon 1. The timing, pixel perfect there. Even though he gets caught by that flash, he has the confidence to stand in. Unbelievable.
La setup de Killshake está en la puerta. Se tiene que sobrevivir para poder utilizarla. Se está colando Jing. Oh, no me lo puedo creer. No debería haber ganado ese duelo.
Demon 1 at 32 HP and Jogomo left standing to try to drag this round back into their favor. They've done it before.
Okay.
HP bars here onto Jing.
Retake con Operator a 30 de vida. Oh, qué bueno ese humo. Oh, podría haber matado a Something, le veía de espaldas. 7 rondas en ataque. Pinta bien para PRX.
To be able to punch back against PRX. Now over to their attacker side. Last time they went for a B hit.
Otra entrada en ronda de pipas.
Combo execute. And a flash over is going to confirm PRX kind of playing back. They're expecting these.
Creo que van a hacer pop flash con Sky y hacer un retake rápido. Mirad la diferencia de estilos. Unos entran corriendo, otros tiran toda la utilidad. Jing mata a Ethan con la granada. Something mata y se va para atrás. O para adelante, mejor dicho. Están esperando al humo de Xiaoguimo. Necesita tirar el humo a la puerta. No puede morir. Se van hacia atrás.
They know. They've read it.
All the way back to the spawn. They want to play this one out slowly as humanly possible, just in case it's going to be that mid pinch as well.
PRX se la va a jugar a que van hacia A y va a ser un retake 3 contra 3. Buena lectura por parte de Evil Geniuses.
This is looking like it's going to end up coming down to a 3v3 retake, and with entrenched positions, EG could certainly win this out.
Yeah, and now that high tide.
Van a ver que tienen el site libre y deberían pillar posiciones donde sean... Y los mata a los dos. Les sale todo, no me lo puedo creer. Se da la vuelta a mirar la izquierda.
No Leers, no Devours left to try to make it happen, so it's 68 HP. To try to win out this round, knows that one's around the backside, but Calm is playing quite far out.
He's a shock dart. He's just waiting.
Not even within B main at the moment. Swing in the corner at the time, running low. Something has to turn his side.
Está jugando de libro. Se cree que ahora está en Market.
The turret is well set up to play contact.
Le está haciendo perder un montón de tiempo. Ya está. Está haciendo exit frags. Se van a morir para no darle nada.
Waiting, and it looks like EG still also very happy to sacrifice themselves. They will do just that.
Cómo está jugando Com, Menudo MVP total de parte de Evil Geniuses. 19. Allá va. El ulti en corta. Jing tiene que esquivarse el ulti y tirar la granada a la vez.
Recon does not connect. Hunter's Fury going to be opened up. Tries to check into Wine. Something pushes for the second shot. However, will find him.
Y lo mata. ¡Oh! Justo. Se ha atravesado el humo en el momento perfecto. La Spike ha caído en corta. Bustio viene por detrás. Lo saben. Pero qué suerte tiene. Es que no te puedes esperar estas cosas. Son las típicas que cuando yo estoy streameando le pego una hostia a la mesa. ¿Qué hace? ¿Por qué? Es increíble. Los que toman las decisiones suelen ser los de PRX. Y tú tienes que hacer el movimiento perfecto que haga counter a lo que están haciendo. Es mala el wall. 30 segundos, los 5 en B.
30 seconds left.
Second just has to respect it. Smoke out on the mid, and actually this could end up being an A pivot. The push comes in, Bustio just inching forward, still trying to sell this as being a B hit.
¿Tiempo?
It is going to be. They actually
¿Qué hacen?
Is running out of time, however, 17
¿Vas
seconds.
a cubrir ahí?
The double stack, a little bit of a high-low setup. Bustio, the first, the ball swing onto the corner.
¿Qué hacen? Madre mía. Quedan 10 segundos. ¿Estos son profesionales? Qué liada, macho. Ya veréis, el coach va a reaccionar muy mal. Oh, la puede ganar. Y no le espera a su compañero. Se la pela. No sabe dónde está Com. La defusa. Le da igual. ¡No me lo puedo creer! Lo está haciendo a ciegas. No sabe dónde está. ¡Es que esta gente está loca! ¿Pero qué cojones estoy viendo? 24-8. No me lo puedo creer. No sabían dónde estaba y se pone a defusar. Es que... Mira, agresiva en B con 4. ¡Oh, qué buena granada! Está muerto. Me encanta esta play. ¡Oh, qué bien, tío! Valorant de autor. Ahora Yogimo ha cogido espacio para poder cambiar. Lo va a matar de espaldas. No. Creo que debería haberse quedado escondido en Heaven. Porque no hubieran limpiado su ángulo. Y a intentar el multi-kill ahí, porque son 5 contra 3. Pero bueno, hay mucha presión, hay mucho nervio.
Yeah, and this is just a PRX special here, just comboing their utility to clear the front of the site and then trap a player right behind that market.
La jugó Jing. 5 de vida, no hay Sky, así que... ¡Le mata a Ethan! ¡A su compañero! ¡A Chutico! ¡No! Madre mía, no es el día de Ethan,
Ends up going down. Divide going to be traded. Jogamo and Calm still standing. Jogamo relatively healthy as the shock darts come in. He spots a pixel. Jogamo now brings this into a somewhat winnable position. Calm can try to clutch it out.
Tiene complicado, esta sí que es complicada. Mira qué concentrado está, que sabe que no va a poder ganarla por main y rota instantáneo para tener el máximo tiempo posible para jugar el 2 contra 1. Se va a dar toda la vuelta hasta Heaven con el cuchillo en la mano. ¿Le va a salir bien? No se lo van a esperar. Ojo, ¿le va a salir bien? Ni de coña se lo esperan ahí. Hostia, la gente gritando. A lo mejor se dan la vuelta por eso. Hostia, qué puto Dios. ¡Es Dios! ¡Es Dios! ¡Dios mío! ¿Cómo reacciona la gente? Doble C4 y ulti, ¿te imaginas? ¿Qué hace? ¡Hostia! Demon 1 va 7-15.
45 seconds left to go. Everybody ready to be stacked up here over at the B site. Forsaken all on his lonesome. Does have that reckoning to try to slow things up. See Divine looking to go ahead, rotate over, and try and reinforce this position. That lockdown could also come into play. There it is. Forsaken not committing. Is he just going to try to swing around the side of the poison orb? He does, finds one, but that's as good as it's going to get. Calm stops him from doing any more damage.
Oh, Demon 1.
Divine out in the back. Boostio somehow getting away from that one despite having 5 HP. And Defy is the one who receives the recon dart, so he cannot get away from it. He cannot clear it. And Demon 1 is quick on the punish. Mind Freak now.
Mindfreak tiene que guardar arma. Tienen que intentar jugar alrededor de la autoridad de Mindfreak en la siguiente ronda. A ver si es capaz de ganarla con poca economía y un único rifle. Están buscándolo a toda costa, pero no le van a encontrar. Cuidado, Una granada. ¿Pero por qué no se espera? Se van a ir y no va a poder hacer nada.
Going to be used, gets the reveal. Now Mind Freak in a bit of a rough position. How do you get him out of here? How do you bail him out? Well, it's going to be a double phase out into main to try to keep him protected, but he's actually standing his ground. Swing onto the corner, Calm going to be taken out.
Reaccionan en B y ahora Forsaken tiene que jugarla bien. Tiene su ulti. Puede tirar el ulti. Eso es.
Lucio down to 38. The Reckoning now going to be committed in just to try to slow up this advance, allow for the rotations to come in. Flash onto the corner. Demon 1 going to be full flashed. Stuck now at the switch continuously. He's getting stunned up. The Seeker's now chasing forward. Ball gets raised and kind of denies vision away from the
Ha cortado toda la rotación. Podernos dar hacia A.
Finds that kill coming through in mid.
30 seconds left.
A very collected forward. Fragment to try to clear out. Back steps. Talking about pushing on that angle. The swing in. Divine going to be good for one. Can't get the other. Forsaken finds Jogamo. Now
Ganable, es ganable.
In the sight. Ethan as well.
No utility to work with for Mind Freak, just this Phantom.
No bites to try to clear it out. It's a bit of a high-low.
Oh! Lo ha visto. ¡Oh! A 11 de vida.
With low HP, but he's still alive. And he's still going to be holding back, lingering, looking to try to catch somebody off on that flank. Flash connects there onto the drone. Oh. Somehow putting up his best Locky impersonation. Drops down by Demon 1, but the answer back from the side of EG is far too swift. Taking it to buy, both now going to be gone. Swing out here on the Heaven. Mind Freak trying to line up Ethan's head, but once again, he can't get it done, and Ethan is online. 3 kills for him in the round so far. Something breaks down the door. Alir, the Devourers, 4 bullets in the Vandal. And a smoke to push him off the angle. Rotates up, but now he's going to be surprised, and certainly he has.
Está plantada para main y están los dos en main. Si no va hacia main directo, no va a ganar la ronda porque es demasiado lento. Lo va a hacer. Tiene que matar a uno, tirar E instantáneo para que no le tradeen. Qué bien jugado por Evil Geniuses.
And look at the ults they were able to build up in that last round. Paranoia across, managing to catch on the 3. Continues to take the challenge, continues to swing the corners. Finds one, Hunter's Fury opened up, looking for the tag. Chink narrowly avoiding it. Forsaken flushed out.
Lo pueden reanimar. ¿Se le ha colado? ¿No se han dado cuenta?
Taken out of the TP, though, canceled early.
Okay.
Something is able to find that kill. Going to be coming through. And that's still going to be now a 2v3.
Oh, Mind Freak. He's going to try to contest this.
Holding back. Something also here, but they're not ready for it. They do not predict this. Mind Freak able to gun down 2, and suddenly we're in a 1-for-1. Ethan, he's been strong so far.
¡No me lo ¡Le falla! ¡No! No me lo puedo creer, acaba siendo el que gana el partido.
The good news, I would say, if you're a PRX fan, is historically we've seen them bounce back quite nicely after any kind of loss. It doesn't seem to affect them too much.
Demon One con Chamber. Y something con Reina también.
Flipa este mapa, tío. Este mapa es flipa.
Hacen split en A y está en lámparas. Están completamente idos,
Le va, van puseando muerto, tío.
Parece que la defensa está atacando ahora mismo. Hostias.
Qué manejo de la Frenzy, yo la odio. No puedo con ella, soy malísimo.
Yogimo es probablemente la mejor race del mundo actualmente.
¿Sí?
En mi opinión.
Voy a aprender.
Tiembla hasta el suelo,
Sí, 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 no, pero es que flipas.
This was just a brilliant rotation here from EG. Quick into the teleporter. This is the same kind of pistol setup, except map sides are swapped. They leave the chamber on one side, the other 4 players on the other, so they can pivot around that chamber if need be. Otherwise, they give you a really ferocious defense. Let's see if Devi can put up a strong defense of his own here in this post plant.
They're looking to play right into him. 92 health. Jogamo. Frenzy at range.
¿Qué viene? ¿Qué viene? ¿Cómo es? ¿Cómo es? ¡Hala!
Qué bien jugado. A ver, me ha parecido que saltarse el muro de Harbor para limpiar lámparas no era necesario, podrían haber esperado un poco y ahí que se rasque el kill creo que condicionó. Y también el fallo que le ha metido por la espalda al que estaba en triples. Están a un partido de caer al lower bracket y en el lower bracket está esperando Loud y Fnatic. Además, Fnatic, que tiene un permaban que es Pearl, tiene mucha desventaja en la finalísima. Porque el que va por el upper bracket puede piquear 2 mapas y si tú vienes por el lower no puedes permabanear el mapa que no sueles jugar. Bueno. Ah, el audio de la partida, se escucha mal.
Ah, vale. Bueno, se escucharía antes por el micrófono el audio del estadio, antes que escucharse bien el audio del este.
Continues to lurk in that position. That could be the round gone.
Okay.
Something now going to try to get all the way around.
¿Mejor ahora?
Sí.
Catch them by surprise. Jing up close, just on the opposite side of the wall. Managing to find one.
Qué buena.
Guau, chaval.
We'll be able to find the second. Boostio gone. Now it's all on Demon One. Mind Freak getting a bit of a read here. Swing into the corner. And he just can't
Pues
quite
solo han
get his
sacado
head
la kill en la
lined up.
bonus.
Mind Freak survives with 10 HP.
No estamos hablando al mismo tiempo.
Vale.
Entonces, ese es el problema también. Qué buena.
Venga, va.
Nice pick, but that's just a solo player. 3 players here in response to the side of EG, ready to go on this A site. As rotations begin from the side of Demon One as well as Ethan.
La granada rebotada. Qué liada.
Buah, chaval.
La Spike ha caído ahí incluso.
The nade forward, Devi has to exit, gets himself out of lamps, avoiding the damage. Showstopper at the ready, should he feel that he needs it.
And that was Spike.
Yep. Stranded in such a poor position.
Es que están todos ahí, ¿eh? Ah, venga, va. Ya, por eso.
A ver, voy a escuchar el stream. Un segundo.
Si es por... Bueno.
Dice que el juego se escucha robótico. Será un problema de la capturadora o cualquier cosa, puede ser, ¿eh? Si no, ahora se lo decimos a los
Si
del...
es por los micros no salimos, claro, ella.
Sí, sino como tú veas.
Va.
¡Oh!
Ya lo he solucionado.
Ah, que está haciendo como doble captura del este.
Sí.
Oh my god, that paint shells.
Okay, there's the cove. Actually has the setup this time.
Ahí está todo. Ahí está todo. La feria, la feria. Todo. Qué locura, chaval.
Qué bien lo ha hecho el Observer para ver la ronda desde arriba.
Qué buena, tío. Poco se habla de la realización de los que están haciendo
Cuidado.
las partidas de arriba, cómo se ve todo.
¿Hola?
¡Buah! ¿Cómo?
No le ha flasheado eso.
A ver, le da tiempo a rotar. Adiós.
The timing on that
¿Se
flash.
va a volver a tepear?
It
No.
just doesn't quite catch Ethan. He just steps back and up. Unbelievable.
Flash into backside, doesn't get the confirmation, but footsteps.
¡Ojo! Lo ha hecho perfecto, lo va a volver a hacer. Lo va a volver a hacer.
Sí, ¿no? Buah, chaval, por los pelos. Muy buena, Estoy aprendiendo cositas. Esto me sube 3 rangos, por lo menos.
Pues vender 17.000 entradas para ver esports es una locura,
Me parece... Esto hace años es impensable, tío.
Mira cómo se mueve. Fijaos bien cómo se mueve a la hora de disparar. Nunca coge un duelo y se queda quieto. Es 2 balas. Otro que lo hace mucho es Leo, de Fnatic, que también vamos a ver los partidos de él. Estos jugadores que disparan de esta forma son los que individualmente marcan más la diferencia porque son capaces de matar a más de una persona en un duelo que de normal deberías morirte.
Es que es flipante ver este nivel de competitivo, tío.
Además que es que a estas alturas están ya prácticamente los mejores equipos. Bueno, América 1, Pacífico 1.
Madre del amor hermoso, vaya rondón.
Que brilla.
Esto es lo que os han dado para el público.
Luego te cojo uno, por ahí.
Hay una en cada asiento.
No se lo espera. ¡No me lo creo! ¡Con Stinger!
Con Stinger, sí.
Individual performances in terms of clutches I have seen in quite some time here from Com.
PRX, 3 Stingers, una Bulldog y una Jats.
Holding forward, Lear comes in, tucks away behind the box for just a little brief moment. Spots him.
Qué bien.
Guns down something that's a slow field now out, and he wants to reaggress.
Va a seguir. Qué bien, tío. Porque están sloweados, sabe que si no hacen ruido, como mucho están ahí, de lejos.
Ahora por Mindfreak. Se lo lleva.
Joder, chaval.
Y Jin con la Jats.
Cuando están jugando así, este equipo es muy difícil de ganar,
¿Te molaría que ganase PRX?
A mí PRX es top 1 para mí en cuanto a fanboy. Segundo, Evil Geniuses. Tercero, Fnatic. Cuarto, Loud en ese orden. Pero por estilos de juego, no por nada personal.
Pues PRX tiene complicado ahora,
Estas son el inicio de las rondas en Bind. Se suele ver cómo está cubriendo el defensor. Y los defensores también quieren ver cómo está atacando el enemigo. Y se ven muchas situaciones donde no se mata a nadie y está todo el mundo...
Se juntan solamente, se ven y se van, ¿no?
Mira, acaba de hacer un fake para entrar en B. Y como Yaukimo le ha pushado, sabe que es fake. Entonces se pushea todo. Mira.
Los ha pillado con el TP. Wow.
Bueno, 3 para 3.
Es que es increíble, tío.
Tiene ulti de Raze.
Showstopper now for Jing as well.
Es que además no tienen nada, ¿no? Para el retake.
You know he's there.
Voy a atravesarle ahí.
Mira, estoy el otro escondido.
Cuidado,
Ojo,
1 para 1.
Ojo que cuidado con PRX,
Sí, pueden remontar.
Sí.
Tampoco tienen mucho dinero. Esta ronda es muy importante para ambos equipos. Quien la pierda es Echo en la siguiente ronda. Perro va a tirar el ulti en Lamps.
Ahora no tira el molly en corta, ¿sabes? Ahora que...
A ver.
Mírale. ¡Oh!
Qué buena. Va a seguir. Está loco.
Tío, la Juts es que
Stinger contra Judge.
se levanta la... ¿La pilla o no?
Sí.
Sí.
¿Qué hace?
El pique ahí.
Ah, lo hace para el ulti. Tiene ulti ahora mismo, la están holdeando, no va a matar a nadie. Mufada.
Timing o... Pero cómo va Come,
Just the Vandal.
¡Oh! ¡Guau, chaval! El pick ahí, ¿eh? Al pixel.
Se salva y pues mata a otro.
Guau.
Puede ser ace esto, ¿eh?
Hostia, chaval.
Se van corriendo.
Ha dicho, me voy de aquí. Pues es que a ver qué haces aquí, ¿sabes?
Además es última ronda de bando, o sea que...
Ya, te metes ahí de cabeza y ya está, ¿sabes?
Tiene 20 años.
20 años.
Absolutely. I mean, with the way that EG is playing right now, Mind Freak playing with fire.
Joder, vaya tap. Mira. Ojo, Flying free, pi. Toma. Venga, hasta luego. Así juego yo, pero me lesioné el tobillo.
Les dispara el cuerpo a los tres.
Me lesioné el tobillo, así jugaba yo.
Crowd wants the ace already. 2 more to go. PRX, see if they can get something online here. Divide as well, right behind him. But like you mentioned, Achilleos 1 in 10 for something. So really struggling so far.
Full flash into the corner, something. Still trying to creep forward, but it's going to be Jogamo taking it away, so no chance.
4K. Madre mía.
4K.
Míralo.
Relaja, amigo, relaja. Se ha venido arriba ahí,
Shower, rather in shower. Watching on this extremity.
Huge battle.
Demon 1 just taking this one step at a time. Swings forward, looking for Jing. Jing's able to line him up.
Se la jugó ahí. Demon 1, que es un especialista en este tipo de kills, pero es que en el otro equipo hay unas bestias que a la que falles...
se la han llevado, tío, se la han llevado.
Otra vez, asomando backside con la Spike.
Venga. Ojo,
Tiene ulti por Saken.
Buah, chaval.
4-13 ahora.
As good as he has been, I think a 1v5 ace clutch might just be a bridge too far, but there's the start. He finds the first one, Mind Freak says absolutely not.
Bueno, no ves el
Ojo, Fuera, van todos.
El ulti Brimstone ha llegado para delayear.
La entrada, ¿no?
Buah, es que, ojo,
Que vuelve para
Buah, chaval,
en baños. Ay.
Buah, chaval. Venga, Sonzi, vamos.
Ojo,
Sonzin haciendo Sonzin, Venga, vamos.
Qué buena.
Let's go.
Empate en el marcador.
Yo creo que los jugadores jugamos para llegar a momentos como este.
Claro, tío. Al final estás aportando algo, tío. Esa tensión, la gente animándote. Yo creo que es lo más importante, ¿sabes?
La sonrisa de la gente en una play buena.
La gente lo disfruta. Eso sí, luego ya como la líes.
Ha costado la kill,
Cómo me gusta ponerme a mí ahí, cuando estoy en defensa en Mind. Con la raíz.
Está la valla en larga, tiene ulti.
¿Qué hace?
¡Buah, chaval! Literalmente yo.
Sí, claro.
Hala, venga. Sopito a la frente y a dormir.
For a short A push out, because we've seen Forsaken do that a couple rounds here on their defender side for PRX, and now something trying to gain a lot of space. Saw the elbow.
Qué buena.
Buah, tío, es que ver la OP en las competiciones es que es un espectáculo, tío. Buah, chaval. ¡Vamos, Paper! ¡Ay, Dios mío! ¿Cómo es posible este suceso?
Otra ronda que
¿Cómo es posible este suceso? Viper, tu equipo confía en ti, con, pero...
Ahí va con la shorty.
¡Qué buena, tío! ¡Qué buena! ¡Qué buena!
Another one just to try to force him off the angle. The only one playing out in that position. Something going to be spotted. They actually send the orbital
Tiene
strike
ulti de Ethan
Tío,
también.
es que parece la fiesta de mi pueblo, loco. Más cosas no podría haber dentro.
Guanyin manando con la
¡Vamos, vamos! ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué ha pasado, loco?
Ulti de Raze.
Increíble, ¿eh?
Esto es tercer mapa seguro.
PRX look to get themselves up to map point.
They're hunting him down. They want to get this op out of his hands.
They certainly do, but it looks like Demon 1.
Ay, ay, ay.
No, it doesn't fully check the angle. Something.
Bueno, ¿cómo estamos?
Increíble.
¡Uy, uy, uy!
Se lo hacen los unos a los otros.
Again. He's actually looking to play in front of this sky smoke. Maybe fake it. Yeah, Jogamo.
Qué bien está jugando Davai.
Se vuela a
chaval.
ver.
That's going to send the
Pero ya
spike.
está,
Hacking back over towards A. Some rotations
Ahora mismo ya están arribísima.
A ver, tiene la ulti de Com. Se entran y plantan, pero claro, es que Com siempre al final se queda al
I
final.
got this angle covered. I got the operator for hookup. Go reinforce A. So Bustio lucky to get away with just that minimal amount of damage taken. Stun in. Push forward.
Pues ya no hay
Ya
ulti de
está,
Com.
no, ya no hay ulti. ¡Hala!
Ulti de Forsaken.
¡Let's go! ¡Ojo! ¡Ojo!
Va a ir a por él.
Ay, 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 ay.
Ahí está, le va a pegar en toda la cabeza. ¡Ojo! Es que es increíble, la movilidad, tío.
Sorti, sorti, no.
Creo que van a ir a mullarle, ¿puede ser? No creo que sea tan heavy, ¿no? No, pero iba con las... ¡Ojo!
Bueno, a ver, cuidado.
¡Ojo que se me hace el ace, eh!
6 de vida.
Uy, 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 uy. Se hace el ace y le doy 5 euros. Increíble, increíble, chaval. Qué buena, ¿eh?
¿Quién es Potter? Potter es la entrenadora de Evil Genesis, exjugadora de CSGO.
The barriers are going to go down for him. Let's make some noise for the start of this final map.
Que
Rex first here on the attack, just rushing forward, looking.
el molly de Killjoy ha caído en larga un poco raro. Está jodido.
Down.
Buena flash. Picada absoluta, pero se puede curar el Fénix. La ronda es ganable todavía para PRX. Está plantada para larga. Una flash más para el Fénix. Le mata a través del humo.
Ready, Demon 1. Dashing forward, Ethan, a bit of contact here. It's tagged up. Ethan trying to stay safe, spam across.
El humo puede ser perjudicial. Sí, sí, el humo es perjudicial.
Managing to find another one. They're both quite so low. Ethan not quite falling. Mind Freak trying to hold it all down. 10 HP versus 2. Ethan comes up with the 4K, but time dwindling.
Le da. Le da tiempo de sobra. Pues 4K para Yori, está 2 orbes de tener ulti ya. Si no ve a nadie van a rotar. Cuidado. Vale, ha gastado el dardo.
Las tres están mirando a Killjoy,
Están rotando ya. Y no les va a salir bien. No les va a salir bien. Está Something en A también. La va a ganar Evil Geniuses, yo creo.
One is going to be looking to hold down with this Bulldog and losing this round. Already the amount of people that they lost. This could be devastating for the side of PRX, given that they forced up into this one. The push forward, gets the thing across, holding on the corner is Jogamo, and it all comes tumbling down. Ethan will be the only. Self-protected. Star set up. Nebula comes through, shock dart into the corner. Taking a bit of damage from that one as they just go ahead. They just start W King forward. Jink finding one, pushes up into the smoke. Jogamo shuts him down. A bit of damage in reply, however.
Saben que hay 2 en A porque ha flashado Yorun main.
As well as Jogamo. Just looking to try to get a pinch scenario set up in case the plant does come down here, but PRX are potentially thinking about exploring elsewhere, but Ethan, having built up that dimensional drift very quickly, he's going to go exploring, see what he can spot, but he actually didn't rush through into Art, so he might not see much.
Back into spawn. Still a flash for Ethan in the pocket.
Jogamo trying to creep up. Can't quite get the timing there.
Dios, qué buena.
Oye, mi Stinger no mata así,
No debería ser mejor un best of 5 en esta altura. Yo creo que no tienen tiempo para hacer un best of 5, ya que tienen la arena para 3 días. Y todavía tenemos que ver el partido de Loud contra Fnatic. ¿Te imaginas que hubiera hecho fake clone y se diera la... ¡Oh! Le ha dado de suerte. Bueno, suerte, en verdad. Es el timing perfecto porque lo está escuchando. Le atraviesa, no puede plantar. Se queda 32 de vida. Tiene que curar a Mindfreak también. Uy. Ahora Combe está yendo a por él y no está ahí. Se va a... Bueno, cuidado con Com, porque le va a pillar por la espalda. Se da la vuelta Forsaken. Ok, la bomba plantada para main. Tiene un pull Astra. Tienen que baitearlo lo antes posible. Yeah.
Land at his feet, Demon 1 wanting to hold this up to half, takes the updraft out, but low HP for him as well as Ethan. They need Calm to really deliver. They need these kills to be found. Jay, however, cutting down one. Divide, getting the other. Ethan trying to push forward. Will eventually
Pero
fall.
no tiene mucho dinero, ¿eh?
They have shown with this Yoru.
Flash over the top. Jungle just going to be backing away.
No tiene dash, something para entrar al site ahora.
Of PRX, something that EG should be very well prepped for, or eventually going to be taken.
Van a volver hacia B y está Demon 1 en el pilar.
¿No crees que deberían coger un poco de control de esto y de esto para romper la setup de Killjoy para saber si está A o B?
Sí.
No les veo coger mucho medio.
Se suele hacer en dos tiempos, en pel, mucho más pillar los laterales y después ir hacia el centro.
Mi ranked es al revés.
Por favor, copia flash, eso. Cancelan y rotan hacia atrás.
Do they read that Forsaken is going to be this far forward here on the side? He guns down one, now they're very well aware of it, but Com's still off guard, and Forsaken gets himself a third!
Ha caído mal el muro. El muro es troll.
El muro está a favor de PPRX.
Puede fusar, ¿no? Muro troll, tú.
Qué troleada de muro, tío.
Touching distance, 1 round separating the two squads. Let it by. Knives out here from Demon 1.
Ojo, la vista.
There's the flash, and he's just gotta dash away.
No se mueve.
Van hacia atrás, van a rotar hacia B. Están constantemente evitando a Demon 1.
Forsaken can play off that mid turret if anybody were to try to push that direction, but instead it's just a full rotate.
It is full steam ahead.
Yep.
Busio nearby. That Sheriff can find some value. They might be able to yet swing this round.
Gate crash though.
Just underneath of something. Here it notes it, destroys it.
No le atraviesan, le dejan plantar.
5v5 now.
Porque tienen classics, ¿no?
Very much here in the hands of PRX. EG looking to try to turn the tides. Hot
Mira,
hands.
está defusando.
Access point. It's going to be Jogamo getting taken down. Something guns out Ethan. String falls. Demon 1. However, with the blades, managing to find a kill. Puts them to use. Gets that reset. Something tucked away. A weapon recovered. Tap onto the spike. Forsaken spamming. Finding one. Swings in.
Qué buena. Van a entrar por arte.
A little bit more free to try to explore the opposite side of the map, but does go ahead and join back in rather quickly. Full flash into something's face, trying to play elusively. Updrafts, Thunderfury across, finds Forsaken for a single tap. Something going to be taken down. Follow-up hit, Jing down to 70. Hot hands available if he wants to try to heal himself up. The lockdown clears them all the way back into their own spawn.
And look at where Mindfreak pushed to.
Está escuchando todo.
Sí, pero le va a esperar. Bustio se va a quedar ahí toda la ronda hasta que uno muera. Ahora se va, ahora.
No, le ha puesto la torre. Lo sabe. Gente está sola.
Mata full blind. ¡No me lo creo! ¡No me lo creo! ¡Dios mío!
something swinging around the back, finds one, adjusts down, catches Ethan, up drops up here up on top.
Something está calentando ya, ¿eh?
Putting the
Overheating,
there in the calm.
You know that short.
You don't know where I'm at.
Hola.
The calm pushing forward, does manage to find time to be able to pick up a kill on the divide. But they know exactly where Demon 1 is at. Headshot through the wall.
Mira, mira, le va a hacer algo, ya verás.
Sentado.
Some additional damage
Ah, ¿no?
down here as he's just going to be
Quiere ganar
dashing
la
away,
ronda.
rotating around.
No quiere content ya, se acabó el content.
They're willing to throw a few bodies at this to try to make sure this gun doesn't get through, and that's beautiful
One
for
tap.
Mindfreak. So well done.
Can't make it happen. Forsaken is just going to use it right off the rip. Rotation's beginning to come through. Mindfreak in this corner, not going to be noted by that alarm bot. But
El ulti de Killjoy, el molo va a caer en la esquina para que no te puedas quedar en elbow.
Advance forward. Mindfreak just trying to creep
Hola.
away. Knives out. Demon 1. Initial contact, managing to find one. Will get the tame, but there's no way to punish him. In the meantime, going to be taken out as Comp comes swinging out over the top. It's a falling Forsaken, guns down.
Tiene ulti de Astra.
Back, now to buy. Finding another, just keeping them in disadvantage.
Pero lo va a jugar súper agresivo.
Demon 1 needs to go demon mode.
Ahora,
Finds himself
ulti de
Forsaken.
Astra.
Gets in onto the spike, a quick tap, the up shot, not going to be connecting. Something now pulling out blades of his own. What's the play? Push up against the wall, but Demon 1 takes the fight to him.
Ya está, la gana.
Pero es never fake.
Tiene que hacer tiempo. Si no le deja llegar a tiempo, la gana. Es muy listo.
Pues yo aplaudo porque no sé, es que me gustan los dos equipos.
Has visto cómo ha pivotado para que sea el kill más lento posible y que aunque no le mate, no llega a tiempo a matar al que defusa.
Voy a tirar para colarme por atrás.
Ten en cuenta que en los partidos de Rankeds
De mi rango.
la gente se cuela y no lo comunica, ¿sabes?
Los diamantitos pensamos distintos.
Eso no pasa aquí. 30 segundos, tienen que entrar.
Oh.
Gets the shot across. Jing going to be taken out. The spike now on the floor as Busio finds Forsaken.
¿Ha sido el primer kill de Bustio?
Trying to make his exit, but with 20 seconds remaining, they actually basically have to commit to this side. Demon continuing to hold the angle. They force him back, but they still don't get the punish.
Oh, Busio!
Swinging out of the smoke.
Oh,
still
qué buena.
comes away with the kill into something.
10 seconds left.
He gets three to keep him alive, and Demon 1.
Demon 1 y Ethan están jugando muy bien.
Stands tall until the end.
Here on the back, spam through these walls to really deny these plants.
Last round of the half, buy down. There's the entry from something dashing forward. Nano Swarms, however, taking him low, and Busio with a spray.
Something ya había muerto así otras veces.
One of his own, but now Ethan joining into the fight. Helps get rid of Forsaken. Killjoy
Va a atacar.
the swing into dugout.
Qué bien está jugando
Unable to come
Ethan.
up with the goods.
Madre mía.
Ends up falling. It's a back and forth, but one that
Oh.
wildly. EG were winning, but with that kill here from Mindfreak, brings it back somewhat
Adios.
into parity. Ethan trying to break his wrist, trying to play. He catch him off guard, but he cannot.
Pero estos no son coreanos, ¿eh?
In fact, it's going to be canceled.
Oh, bueno, hay otros de J-Pop.
Commit, he does indeed. Finds the buy. Something as well going to be taken down the opposite side. Busio comes up with a second. Jogamo with the covering fire. Finishes off
¿Ves?
Jing.
Potter me entiende.
Now
Hay
it's
que
just
coger
Forsaken left standing.
el medio primero.
Watching the wraparound approach.
Los BTS son soldados. Los de BTS han hecho el servicio militar, que son coreanos.
Star now. Set up
O sea,
late.
los de
Grab
BTS son
well.
coreanos.
Just buying some time. The drone as well going to be leading forward.
Ah, sí, pero que estos no son de ahí, son de Singapur,
Gets the snappy headshot.
¿sabes?
The flank.
Pero que no es nada malo.
No, no, ya.
Knows that it's going to be there.
Oh!
He finds that kill, but now I would have to stick for it. And certainly he just
No le da tiempo, no le da tiempo.
Forsaken, but it's around
Pero ha
the
hecho
win, another
dinerito.
pistol.
Y ha pillado Herbes también.
Series going to EG.
Winners bracket, even though they weren't able to come through with the win. This time around, going to see if they can repeat history. Something with the op.
Clears out. Busio taking a bit of damage. Devi as well. Going to be tagged up.
¿Qué hace?
Flips him right through the corner. Something finds the opening kill. Still no damage dealt. Jogamo lurking forward. That guiding light. Not going to identify anything.
Y ahora debería volver.
No, se está colando y le va a salir bien. Si Forsaken se da la vuelta para mirar largas...
¿Le he visto
Mira,
el culo?
¿lo has visto?
Lo he visto.
No, yo creo... Pero él...
La Astra a la Killjoy sí, la Killjoy a la Astra no.
No, eso es lo que digo, que se puede colar ahora.
Drone coming up, tucks into the corner. It's a fake out. Pulls back away. Still just trying to hold the line here. Damage coming through.
¡Matadlo!
Has the backstab. Jing going to be taken out of the fray.
Qué bien.
Forsaken gets encroached upon. Jogamo just swinging forward. Flushes him out. Suddenly with an operator, this retake becomes so much more difficult. You can see it's handed off over to the
No pueden plantar, tienen que hacer algo. Ah, ya está, ya está. Se tira el TP hacia atrás, rota hacia A y... Yogimo tiene toda la rotación.
Pero darías toda la vuelta si pueden plantar.
Ah, bueno, les va a pillar por la espalda.
Do they get caught off guard? They think about it here for a brief little moment. Mind Freak, he takes the challenge, but he still ends up dying. Now Divide, dead, the swing out, Chogamo with a monstrous round!
EG defendiendo.
Sí, pero porque tienen armas de corta distancia y tienen que jugar cerca.
No, pero cuando tenían armas también estaban más por medio, me refiero. Ay, 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 ay. Qué asco da la Stinger y la Juge, de verdad.
Still does stay alive. Let's recover the weapon, sticks it with the Stinger. Shock darts forward, a little bit of damage forward. On to Forsaken, flash in. Calm, steadying the end, finds that elimination. Now the man advantage going to be here for the side of EG as Demon One pushes forward, knows exactly where
Renta tirar la ulti de Phoenix ahí, 3 contra 5, con 100 armas.
Cosmic Divide makes it 9 possible.
Era un 4 contra 4 cuando se lo ha tirado y luego han muerto.
¿Ah, sí?
Pero a ver, es que si no... Está intentando volver al partido, ¿sabes? Es la desesperada. Si no es 10-6, no tienen dinero, si pierden la siguiente. El partido está muy bien controlado por Evil Geniuses a nivel económico.
2023.
But it is, once again, what we've been seeing this entire map, this entire series, narrow margins, where PRX are able to find that win. We saw a couple shots coming through there from Demon One. He gets the one tap, it's over.
Van a limpiar larga.
Flash out, Ethan gets the time, he pushes up into the smoke, Jing will find the punish back. Dash, takes him into the pillar, Forsaken able to find Demon One, but Lucio quick on the response, brings it back into a 3v3. Jing tagged up, everything already expended, so cannot get the self-healing through. As Hunter's veering, Calm again, just looking to try to hound somebody down. Clears some
Le
space.
pillan por detrás.
Plant comes in, but something swinging around the back does get that punish. Double push with Jing approaching now from the defender spawn. Lucio looking to take maybe a
Si Bustio gana el kill de Jing, tiene un alarmbot también.
Into the hall.
Y no ha puesto los molis.
Se va a atravesar el humo al contacto de Joukimo.
Holding close. Right here on the opposite side, pushes into the smoke. Is revealed. Mind Free coming away with one now. It's all on Jogamo. He's gone huge. He's had some great performances, and there's another one. Finds him, but
Otro
is able to bang him through the wall.
Mira la hostia que le ha pegado a la mesa Mindfreak al ganar el clutch.
Ay, no lo he visto.
Ha ganado el clutch y ha hecho ¡bah!
On this, they're going to contest over mid.
Well, that they do. It's going to be a 2-for-1. Jing able to find Bustio, but Calm answering back. It's Forsaken now dead. He was one away from having that lockdown. Now has it.
Tiene puesto el TP en su base.
You have to use it in case they end up going down
Hostias.
to match point.
No sé si va a ser capaz de utilizarlo.
Set out. The Seeker's cleared.
¡Oh! ¡Qué mala pata!
Walking away relatively healthy from that exchange.
Y están los dos en A.
Ay. Ay.
¡Madre mía! Van a remontar, no me lo creo. La pueden ganar, tienen armas, Ah, ulti de Forsaken, lo va a tirar en algún sitio. Están limpiando arte.
Jing just wanted to be able to snap back into it. A safe
Oh.
position. Swings in, finds one Forsaken there.
buena.
And the counter swing
Ay.
forward.
Dios, lo han jugado de libro.
Something starts falling apart here for the side of EG. Jogamo going to be trying to spray.
Esto no es de
Manages to
libro.
catch one. The jet going to be taken away. Still 4 members that try to shoot through. They're just holding one for the defuse.
Frozen in the face. Mira Chuck, mira
Jing with the 3K. Back of it.
Ulti de Ethan para ir hacia B y van a ver que B está completamente libre.
Drift, though.
Van a jugar al retake en B con el ulti de Killjoy.
To tell all about the B site.
Ulti instantáneo.
Fitted in. Recon dart cleared out.
Plantan
Sí,
igual.
hombre, le plantan la cara.
Pero los va a parar a todos.
Ha cancelado el plante, ¿no? Ah, no, ha plantado, ha plantado.
Le ha dado tiempo.
Demon One looks for a timing, pushing through the link, but crucially, the turret gets set up. Forsaken accounting for this. Guards forward, trying to push them off that back pillar.
Ha caído mal el humo, ha caído mal el humo.
Closing the gap, but it's
Oh!
Ya está, ya está, ya está. Wow. Va a pillar el orbe y tirar el ulti de Killjoy.
Quick clear on that one, and now the lockdown available.
¿Pero para fequear o para entrar?
Para entrar, parece.
It's not an attempt at a fake, but still do have time to rotate back out. Something.
¿Qué hace? Something.
Forward. Oh, trying to go for something here as far as the timing is concerned, and he's going to be detained. They push the wall to try to
Baitear
find him
para
now.
que, por si lo van a buscar, que la Astra mate, ¿no?
Yes, eso es next level, Mira, mira, mira.
run over the hot hands to get himself out. He and Ethan both going to be tagged up very low, but now Hunter's Fury
No sé
online.
quién va con quién, no me estoy enterando.
Continue to play in a disconnected position. He might be able to turn the tide to this one. Spray through the smoke. So much damage dealt. Jing going to be taken down. Now something forsaken. All falling. The Hunter's Fury across.
Hola.
He kills off Ethan. Oh no! I'm not sure about that one, Cheap, but either way, Demon One is holding things down for Mart. Suddenly it's all on Mindfreak. Pushing forward. He cannot get it done. Busio
wants to get an orb here. Wants to get one away from another run it back. Mindfreak with a Cosmic Divide of his own. Of course, something. The Blade's behind this, but he...
Overtime, ¿sí o no? Ahí estamos.
Shortly.
Damage in, Jing swinging alongside of him and something able to find a second kill.
Es que
Demon One and Busio
asoman sin nada, sin flash ni nada, como para esperarte eso.
He's got the run it back available. We're not going to be able to see it here.
Mira, ha pillado todo. Elbow es un movimiento súper arriesgado porque no sabe dónde está, pero ha pensado, van a estar en Heretics y han pushado A y se la ha jugado.
Towards this B site, Forsaken on his lonesome, and Odin in hand. Nebulas are popped. No Swarm still available. Blades now coming through. Something looking to play entry. The spam across takes him low.
¡No me lo creo!
¡Gracias, Chup Chup!
Story of the year. From zeros to heroes to villains throughout the year. Some pressure on the Busio, stuck in the corner there with those smokes. PRX trying to crunch through in towards Link.
Está colando por medio. No lo sabe. Ya está.
El observer está en un cumple, no me entero de nada.
Ya.
So just Jogamo and Demon One to try to do possible run back here on the 2v5. Demon One now as well approaching back through Link. Eyes on
Pero Jing ha dicho...
and it's going to be a flawless beginning.
Solo enseñan los kills de Mindfreak.
PRX here in overtime now.
Yo no me entero de nada,
In their hands.
la verdad.
And the confidence is brimming now for PRX.
PRX.
The story, the arc of their season, still in play. But now for PRX, we know that Jing will be leaving at the end
Cómo
of
me
this
gusta
year to his
Mindfreak,
military service. You got to be thinking PRX is
¿Quién ni
saying do
decía
it
que
for
Mindfreak era el
him.
mejor jugador de PRX?
The last opportunity to potentially this year or ever to see this iteration of W Gaming. And they want to go straight to the grand finals before it's all
¿Cuánto
over.
daño
They
ha
want to
hecho
take a
con la menta con la
championship
Odin,
with this stellar,
Va a hacer
star-studded
otra vez la
roster.
misma y se la va a esperar.
Shock dart. Ethan crashing in the back hall. Clears out some of that. Forsaken. Punished for his sins, having brought the Odin into this second round. Flash onto the corner, Jing. Can just put some damage down, spray through. Somehow manages to make it that jump across without getting
Van
punished.
full W.
Ethan shuts it down. Mindfreak counter swinging in, however, will find the
Joder,
enemy
con
Yoru.
Mindfreak, chaval.
Another flash. The full blind being found as the swing comes
¡Ay,
in.
que le ve!
Mindfreak looking for the pincer maneuver. Devi on for two. Suddenly a 2v2. All the shock darts having been used. The gravity well going to be drawn out.
Tiene arrow.
Sat there. Recon over the top. Needs to be cleared. They do so. No pings being found.
Se va a ir el humo.
They know that they're playing forward. They know they're just going to be playing onto this corner. Now the Nebula gets some pings and the kills are found instantly.
That Forsaken
Ya son
isn't
4
there.
en A, ¿eh?
Sí, claro, el Yoru se TP atrás y ya está.
Having to be the front line here. Flash up over the top. That's going to blind through. Fake out. Not finding the blind.
Lo ha reventado a través del humo.
Back over towards Secret. You can see the chaos here. Something is
Ah,
trying to find that
la
Ethan
arrow. No ha podido
eventually able to
romperla.
get punished. Now Jing stuck at the corner. Demon One takes him down. 3v5. Forsaken on the flank. Has an angle. Do they suspect that there could be somebody in
¿De
this
verdad com se
position
va a dar
once
toda
again?
la vuelta?
Sí,
He's coming through.
lo ha
They
hecho
still
antes
haven't
y ha ganado la
identified his
ronda.
position. Sees the corner, the shoulder, finds the kill. Demon One now going to be watching the angle. Is calm.
Pobrecito.
Spot on the flank.
Están
Forsaken
cerrados.
is getting pinched. Oh!
¡Oh!
The vulnerable. It almost
¡Y la ganan! ¡La ganan! ¡No me lo creo! ¡3 contra 5!
Looks like this is going to be a fake towards A with the Yoru.
It's also a glass cannon from something.
Ojo.
Ahora están tirando utilidad, no como antes.
We'll pull the corner a bit here.
Se van hacia B. Ha hecho presión en A y se TPan B. ¿Está con Operator?
The drone goes
Sí.
rushing forward. Something just tucked away
Cuidado,
behind the screen for now. Waiting for his timing. Spots him. Gets the
Qué
kill.
bueno. ¿Y ahora qué?
Ya se han quedado sin la estrella. Mira, Chuck está emocionado ya, ¿eh? Está saltando.
Still lingering back. Has some high-low cover here as well as Jogamo is in position.
Está cogiendo confianza, ¿le saldrá bien o mal?
Push forward.
Qué
Ya
buena.
está.
Con 2 cojones.
Something finds himself a second kill.
Me dan pena.
Now a 3v5 just to try to get another overtime reset. The odds are stacked against Evil Geniuses. They've worked miracles so far here in this series. Can they deliver yet another one? The turret here.
¿Se va a hacer un ace en la última ronda? No.
No, ya se la han quitado. 4K. 4K,
But even though he's right at home, it feels like he
Uy.
does not have
Cuidado,
a
cuidado
Cuidado
con
que la
este.
lían, ¿eh?
The
Cuidado que la
first shot
lían.
across. Something taken out. The operator on the floor. But everybody else from PRX encroaching on his position.
Y el otro por la
Swarming him,
espalda.
getting
Va.
in behind. The flash across. Mind freak
Le van a
about
hacer
to
un
swing the
sándwich.
corner. He does so. And he puts him down. 15-3.
¡Míralo, míralo!
Han ganado los que quería que ganaran.